Hi, it's Stuart Sutton at 1 Acre Plus Homes at RE/MAX 1. Hope you're having a great day. Because we specialize in homes on an acre or more, we get asked a lot of questions. One of the questions we get asked quite often is about locations. And there are several factors having to do with locations. Not just hidden niches where there are homes on acreage that nobody really knows about, but what about the taxes in certain locations, the utilities provided, HOAs, restrictions, things like that? Let's go ahead and jump into those and see if we can help you out a little bit. First of all, taxes can vary pretty dramatically. There are school districts that will affect your taxes because the rate is higher. The market a lot of times will adapt to that. In other words, if the tax rate is higher in one school district, you might be able to buy a house for a little less money. That's not always the case. But a lot of times the market adapts to that. But your holding cost, your monthly payment, can be wildly affected by the taxes for the school district and the city. And there are homes on an acre or more that are in the city and will have city taxes, and those that are outside the city and not have city taxes. So think about this combination. If you are in a school district with a lower tax rate and outside the city compared to being in a school district with a higher tax rate and in the city, you can have a pretty big difference in your monthly payment, if that makes sense. Restrictions. This is one that a lot of people ask about. What kind of animals can you have? Chickens. I get asked that all the time. That's the most popular request for animals. Can I park my RV? Can I park my boat? Can I build a workshop? Can I build a shed? Can I build a guest house? We know the restrictions for the areas that have homes on an acre or more. And answers to those questions are what you're going to need when you start looking for the home that's going to fit you. Can you build a guest house is a very common question. And yes, there are areas where you absolutely can. There are areas where you absolutely cannot. HOAs can affect your monthly payment as well. There are many areas with homes on an acre or more that do not have an HOA payment, but it's becoming less and less common not to have an HOA. As new subdivisions, new areas are being built, HOAs are becoming a part of those. And that does affect your monthly payment. They can be modest or they can be substantial. What about utilities? If you have public water and public sewer, it kind of gives people comfort because septics and wells tend to be on the expensive side, some of the more expensive parts of a home on an acre or more, like, the roof and the HVAC. Public water, public sewer also comes with a price. You pay monthly for that. So if you have a well, for example, you can fill your swimming pool. That's really important if, for example, you have a swimming pool. Just try filling the swimming pool and see what your monthly bill is if you have public water. So a well can be a very, very positive factor. And with acreage, it's really hard to irrigate if you have public water. If you've got a well, you can irrigate to your heart's desire and make your yard look as nice as you want. Or if you prefer to let it go, that's fine too. But probably can't do that if you're in an HOA. So there are a lot of factors that have to do with homes on an acre or more. There are certain utility companies that have better prices than others. You want to make sure you are aware of what's going on there. So public water and sewer or septic systems and wells. For more information on homes on an acre or more, 1acreplusvlog.com. Now that is vlog instead of blog because these are all videos. We keep this updated weekly. We add videos weekly, actually a little more often than weekly sometimes. But you can go back and look as many of the past vlogs as you want. And feel free to search all you want for homes on an acre or more at 1acreplus.com. Thanks so much. Make it a powerful day. Bye-bye.